Would you date someone whose genotype doesn't match with yours? Or if you find out along the line of your relationship that your genotypes don't match, would you end the relationship? Or are you ready to turn a blind eye to it and then be with that person that you love and the one that makes your world go round? And that's what we're talking about on the show today, guys. Welcome to another exciting episode of Exposure with Glo. My name is Gloria Olufeko, and I say welcome on the show. If you're just joining us, this is Exposure with Glo, a talk show geared towards answering all of life's questions in all fields of life: health, finance, relationships, spirituality, politics, fashion, entertainment, academics, just name it. We are here to answer all of the questions you might have. You know what, we've got you covered. Well, today we're talking about genotype in relationships. Which is greater, love or genotype? That's the topic today. And so we took to our social media pages to ask our audience, which is more important, genotype or love? Would you end your current relationship if you find out that the one you love so much isn't just compatible with you when it comes to genotype? Here's what they had to say. Nikitoria says, I would not even begin a relationship until I am sure of his genotype with evidence, like the evidence in capital letters. Saying it's believing, love is not deaf and dumb, I beg. Elijah Andy says, I would consider my partner's genotype before delving into relationship with her, because it will not only save us from future troubles, but it will also help us to invest in a future that will be profitable and fruitful. Mofet Toluwa says, I think you can actually still go on with the relationship. Technology has helped all these a lot. Folu says, if the relationship has started, before we get to genotype, we are sorry, but we'll break it off. Amazing, no? Mr. Simple One says, I love this. The answer is yes. AS cannot marry AS, and AS cannot marry SS. So it's for the sake of both of them, so that they would not regret later in the future. But if any of them is AA, he or she can marry anybody. Tomi Kayode says, yes. I'm of the opinion that the relationship has to end. Before a relationship starts and emotions get involved, if one knows that he or she is AS or AC or SS, then he or she must be sure that the other person's genotype is AA. It is very important in order to avoid future complications. James Olumilua says, only if the target of the relationship is marriage. Otherwise, I don't see why I would end the relationship. This question gives me the impression that the person asking feels relationships should naturally culminate in marriage. Feels like this person now believes is being projected with the question. Beautiful comments there from our social media fans. But then I personally have come to think, Gloria, see, I cannot date a guy whose genotype isn't compatible with mine. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Seriously. Because I just think about it that, okay, what about endangering the lives of our unborn children? Sorry, not even unborn children. What about endangering the lives of the children that are on the way, children that have not even given birth to? Because it's a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of trouble. I've seen people assess what they go through. It's a serious issue. But then some people have come to me and they've been like, oh, Gloria, what about if there's a medical angle towards this? What if medicine can solve all of this and then you don't have to end the relationship? Like the other lady said on our Instagram platform, that actually technology has helped a lot these days. And so we're going to have Dr. Folajimi Oyebola. He's a registrar in family health at the Lagos Island General Hospital. Talk to us about this genotype and how medicine has come to our rescue. All right, welcome, Dr. Fola. How are you doing today, sir? Oh, all right. That's good to know. How has been the lockdown for you? I'm sure you've been working, trying to save lives, and we sincerely appreciate all you do for us, you essential workers. How has been the lockdown for you?
Well, that's kind of hectic. I've been trying because you have to be on ground. You have to be very abstract because of affect the way we even treat other patients with other diseases.
True. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. And before you came on board, we were just talking and I was explaining to our viewers that for me, genotype is more than love. But we would want to know from the medical angle, what genotypes are compatible. Can you let us know?
Okay, alright. So, a quick one. Genotype simply means the type of hemoglobin. You understand? So, there are different types of hemoglobin. The body is made up of different cells, and the cells have types.
Okay.
So, some might be as many as the human beings. But the hemoglobin is what carries blood, oxygen in blood. So, we have different types of hemoglobin. Yeah, but the common ones, we have hemoglobin A,
Okay.
that's the type, genotype, and we have hemoglobin S as another type. Yes. So in a nutshell, every human being is a combination of two genotypes from both parents.
All right. So genotype of both parents is what comes together to make the genotype of a person, of a human being.
Comes together to make the genotype of a human being. So it's like half and half comes together to make one. So if we understand that principle, we can now follow on the principle of compatibility.
All right. Thank you very much for that, Doc. And it has really been a serious issue, not just here, but even on our social media platforms when we've been engaging with many of our fans. And then we want to know, what are the various compatible genotypes when getting into a relationship? Which and which should come together, and which should stay far away from each other, like away. So which and which should stay far away from each other, please?
Okay, so
now, what we are trying to achieve is to prevent the sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is happens when a person has both S hemoglobin, that is one S from one parent and another S from another parent.
Okay.
Do we get that? So that means that person has sickle cell anemia. So to prevent this, it means that both parents should donate hemoglobin A, either 2 A's or 1 A and 1 S.
Okay.
So that is the principle. So it means that if a parent is hemoglobin AA and another parent is hemoglobin AA, then it means all their children will be AA, because one parent has 2 A's to donate, the other has 2 A's. So you cannot donate 1 A and 1 A to form hemoglobin type AA for the offspring. We get that?
All right,
so that is most married. So definitely somebody who is AA can marry somebody who is AA.
Okay.
So those are compatible genotypes.
Okay.
Now, another scenario, somebody who is AA and somebody who is AS.
Okay.
Now, that person, the parent who is AA, can donate only an A genotype.
Okay.
While the parent who is AS can donate either an A or an S. So the offspring at worst will be what? Either AA or AS.
Okay.
So somebody who is AA is compatible with somebody who is AS to prevent them having offsprings that are SS.
Doc, for offspring that are SS, what serious? What do they have any medical challenges?
Yes, they do, and that's why we encourage primary prevention of SS, which is to avoid the offspring from coming at all in the first place.
Wow.
That is how our counseling goes. But you know, it's a difficult thing with this issue of love.
Yes, it is your job, like it's a serious matter. And matter we see the sex flow.
So the incompatible genotypes are when somebody who has AS marries somebody who has AS, because both of the parents have one S and they could donate does not happen like automatically. It happens by probability.
Okay,
So,
probability.
Each conception, yes, for each conception, if an AS marries an AS, for each pregnancy, there's a 25% chance of what having an offspring that will be SS.
25%.
25%.
Wow. So what about the remaining 75%?
Well, the remaining 7, it's a game of probability. That's what some couples will tell you, that since it's a game of probability, why don't I pray? Why don't I have faith?
Exactly.
So that when I try the first time, I could be lucky and I could fall into the 75. Yeah.
And doctor, do you know that many people have tried this way out and it has worked for them?
You said?
I said, do you know that many couples have started to apply faith or the probability, take chances that okay, our first and second child will not be SS, and it has worked for them?
Yeah. It has, but let me tell you my experience. My experience with many couples is that 25% chance is a high probability. The probability that you can throw 2 6 in a dice when you are playing Ludo, the probability of throwing 2 6 in a dice is 1/36. So that's like 0.03%. You get?
Yes,
so,
I do.
And we know how easy it is. Just say I want to throw the dice and throw 2 6. Now compare it to 25% probability in having a child that will be SS. So it's a high probability. I know of couples that they tried the first time, the first child was AA.
Okay.
So they were into 5%. They were happy, they were lucky. But the second and the third child came out SS. There's another couple that I know, the 4 children all SS.
Wow.
They kept trying and the one kept being in that 25%.
Are
and
you
they kept
serious?
That, okay, the other one will be not in 25%. The other one, and sickle cell, I think it's a whole topic for another day. The implications of the sickle cell child, both financially.
I think I need to talk to my producer to bring you back, so you can explain to us this implication of sickle cell. We really need to do a part 2 of this. So I'm going to talk to my producer to bring you back. But quickly to wrap it up, Doc, which do you think is there any medical way out? Is there anything medicine can do now to help us?
Yeah. Well, the major thing medicine can do is to ensure prevention. Now the churches and religious bodies have done a lot in ensuring that people go through counseling, genetic counseling, before they get married. So everybody should know their genotype. It's still very, very strange that some young adults don't know their genotype and they are planning to get married.
And that's what we are here to help them do on the show. To make them understand that they have to know their genotype. And even that of their partners before getting married.
Yes, definitely. So that's the first step. Everybody should know their genotypes. Yes. And the incompatible genotypes, once it has been diagnosed, then we now have to give the couples all the options they have, and that's what we do in counseling. So you counsel them, tell them all their options, and of course you give the couples the chance to take the decision
themselves. All right, so Doc, I think I don't need to ask you this question, which is more important for you anymore, either love or genotype, because you've made us understand that genotype is more important. Am I correct?
Well, it's not so easy to say. It's not so easy to conclude.
Exactly.
It's not so easy because even me, I've even had a very, very personal experience where it had to be, doctor, just tell us, we want to go ahead, but just tell us, what do we do? It's difficult. But the truth is, the implications of sickle cell anemia in a child is so far-reaching. So what I do is to counsel this couple to make them understand that this condition is very, very, very. It threatens the existence of the family in some cases. So you have to decide: is it what going into? Is it what I want to do? Am I ready to put up with the challenges that will come up. So the couple has a big role to play. The couple has a big role to play. In advanced climates, yes, they do in utero testing of the child, they do genetic testing, and if it's found that the child is SS, well, they can terminate the pregnancy.
Wow.
Yeah. But all that has so many other implications that the couple might not, in this climate, couples might not be
emotional trauma, psychological trauma.
There's also ideas and options that we put in.
I think we have to run off now, Doc. So I think we need to have a part 2 of this. Why we bring you on board to give us the medical way out, because in as much as we are reaching out to the youth, many of them are planning to get married right now and they don't know their genotype. They have no idea that they are incompatible. So we need to bring you back next time to help us delve into this issue and talk about it more. Thank you so much, Dr. Folaji Oyebola, the Registrar of Family Health, Lagos Island General Hospital. I sincerely appreciate you. Thank you for coming on Exposure with Glo. And that's it, guys. You've heard from the professional himself. Yes, please, once your genotypes don't match, I beg you, please let him or her go. I know it's painful, it's heartbreaking. I know you love the guy, I know you love the girl, but please let him or her go. I'm sorry, but you will thank me later. Seriously, because the lives of your children, very, very important and is key. All right. Thank you. And that's the show, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. It has been an amazing episode, and I know you learned. I'm very sure you've learned 1 or 2 things. And thank you to the guys behind the camera. Thank you to the producer, content producers, content creators. Thank you to everyone who has made today's show possible. And thank you to my sponsors, Yanibo Texas, for my beautiful outfit. Thank you for always being my plug. I love you, girl. Thank you so much, Zazi's Hair Empire. Thank you for this beautiful hair. Thank you. If you need it, follow her on Instagram at Zazi Hair Empire. And to my amazing MUA, thank you so much for beating my face to perfection. I couldn't have done with this without you. Please follow us on all our social media platforms. On Instagram at exposure_with_glow. On Twitter at exposure_with_glow. On YouTube, like you're already on YouTube, like I always say. But please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, like press it now. Yeah, thank you. And you can also follow me on Instagram at TheGloria Olufeko. Drop all of your comments on Instagram and I'm going to respond. Let me know in the comment section what you want me to discuss next and who you want me to bring on the show. And that's it, guys. And I'll be back next week with another mouth-watering episode. And until then, please stay safe and know that I love you. Bye for now.